What is happening, guys? It's your boy TC back with another video. So it looks like it's a done deal. We have been reporting on the William Saliba situation for a very long time. At one point it looked like we were going to lose the player to our bitter rivals in the form of Tottenham, but of course that didn't happen. The player ended up choosing Arsenal over Tottenham, of course. So it is believed that a deal has been agreed in principle, and as we've known for a very long time, Saliba is obviously due to return back to France, to Saint-Etienne, for another season. Of course, I don't understand why we've loaned him back at this particular point. Some reports are suggesting it's only because that we have to pay for the player in installments, which obviously makes it much easier in terms of the finances involved for Arsenal to obviously pay for the player. So the fee that's being reported, which we have known for a very long time as well, is roughly around the region of 30 million euros. Of course, as mentioned, that will be paid in installments over time. We don't know exactly the ins and outs of the deal itself, but it is going to be paid in that particular structure. So as mentioned, Saliba will be returning to Saint-Etienne. Of course, we know we've got central defensive issues that we need to resolve, but the deal is done. Of course, I still question why he's going back, but that's not an answer that I will certainly have at this particular moment. But it will certainly give him time to develop further for another season, as well as the fact that maybe he will have a fantastic season for Saint-Etienne, and that will possibly increase his value, which means we would have got our foot in early to get the player. But he certainly must be a huge prospect. Truthfully speaking, I've never really watched him play. What I've seen is just the highlights that I've looked up on YouTube, truthfully speaking. But he must be a decent prospect for us to go in early and try and get him, and even agree to loan him back, knowing our situation, plus the amount that we've paid for the player himself, as well as the fact that a number of other teams, in particular Tottenham, wanted to hijack the deal, but they weren't certainly fruitful. The player ended up opting for Arsenal. So of course I am hoping that when he does end up joining the club, that he will be a different player, a much more mature player, a bit stronger, once he spends his extra season in France. But we have been chasing him for a very long time, and it looks like things are finally set to get completed in regards to this particular deal. There are the deals that the club are certainly working on. We know that Unai Emery is currently in LA for the US tour, and he has obviously been speaking whilst on the tour, mentioning the fact that Arsenal are targeting some big expensive signings. I'm just hoping that it will materialise. So now, so far with Saliba, we've got 2 signings in for the summer. Not really overwhelming transfers, I should say. Slightly a little bit underwhelming, but of course we're waiting for that big marquee, as well as the fact that we should not forget or take the attention away from the fact that we need some defensive reinforcements. Yes, Saliba is a good start, but he's a player for the future. He's not ready now, of course, as we all know. We need someone to come in the defence, and maybe one attacking player. There's a lot of names floating around, but in terms of the news, we'll certainly keep you updated as best as we can. William Saliba is a done deal, ladies and gentlemen, for Arsenal. Welcome to Arsenal, William Saliba. But as usual, guys, please do let me know what you think in the comments below. If you are watching this video and you're not subscribed to the channel, please do make sure that you do hit that subscribe button. So once again, guys, your boy TC from I'm Gonna Talk TV, and I'm out.